After all what felt like a million hours of labor and delivery, pain and suffering, my husband takes a look at our baby, looks at me and goes, "Babe, don't worry. Our boy is going to look just like you, but this one is all mine." And I'm just like, "You kidding me? For real?" And it's so true. She looks just like her daddy.
Video. Yeah, if you've watched part 1, you know what was happening at this point. At this point, it's 4:30. I'm laying on my back, I'm laying on my bed, and I'm ready to push this girl out, because at this point your girl is dead. Okay, like dead, like nothing. There's nothing you could tell me at this point, because at this point my body was just, I was gone. I was like I was so exhausted. Like I literally had screamed out my lungs in such a way that I was just exhausted. So at 4:30 the pushing starts. I'll push, stop. With every contraction I'll push, and they'll be shouting, yeah, we can see, we can. Like I had a midwife and a doctor assisting, and I'll push, and apparently my little girl would just poke out her head and pull it back in, pulls out the head a little and pull it out in. And all through me pushing, the midwife, you know, she was down there trying to get the baby out. Hubby was on my side holding my hand, but he was still looking. So I'll push, and these two people, all I could hear from these two people, "Oh my gosh, we see so much hair. Oh my gosh, we see so much hair. Oh my gosh, we see so much hair." And in my mind, I'm like, if you both don't shut up, I will smash you with my hair, okay? Like, hubby will be like, "Baby, I can see the hair. Push. I can see her hair. I'm like, I don't want to know. Get her out. That is what I want. That is what I freaking want out of me, okay? Out. Anyways, I'm pushing, and these people keep shouting, "We can see her. I'm like, who cares about her? Get this girl out of me. I'll push, and she'll pull back in. I'll push, and she'll pull back in. Until at one point, my midwife, oh my gosh, like it was just so much craziness going on in that room. This lady screamed at me, be like, "You need to concentrate and push. If not, I'm going to..." I'm like, whoa, who is the one in pain here? Woman, calm down. Like, relax, chill. I'm already doing enough, okay? I'm already doing all I can. You don't need to scream at me. Like, seriously, calm down. Yeah. So she screams at me really mad. At this point, there was a time during all the pushing, I passed out. Like, she screamed at me to the point, like I had, when the big deep contraction started at that 3 to 4, I had screamed so much that I was so exhausted that during the pushing, I'll push, and then I'll pass out. Like when this woman was screaming at me, like I could just see, all I could see was and here, but I was literally passed out. I could not, she was shouting push, and I was just like I was gone. Like my body was there, but I was gone, like I wasn't there. Anyways, I'll push, pass out, push. At one point she was like, "Okay girl, we need to do a little cut because the head is there, but it seems a little bit tight." And apparently that's normal for first time moms, it's just a little bit stiff. So she makes a cut, and then she goes push, and at exactly 5 on the dot, on the 8th of February, 5 on the dot, push, push, push. Hubby shouting push, midwife is shouting push. I push, and this girl flop out of my hoo-ha. Okay, she just, hello world. Here I am, after all the pushing, after all the screaming, after all the crying. I'm here. What going? What is going on? Why? She came out with so much power, so much strength. Like, they were like, she did the cut. She's like push. Hubby was like push. I just made poof, and she came out like flu. And then all we could hear was wah, 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 wah. I'm too dramatic. Anyways, yeah, she came out at exactly 5 o'clock. We laid her on my chest. I have a tiny clip. I'm going to try to insert it somewhere. If you guys laid her on my chest, I started shivering. Like, immediately she came out, I don't know what happened, like I got a cold or what, I don't know what happened. I started shivering. Like, they put her on my chest, you know, for the chest to chest, and I started shivering. I was shivering. Like, I went back into my musical mode. Like, I could not talk, but this time it was because I was shivering. Yeah, so I had her, we were both bonding. I was just so drained. Like, my emotions were just all over the place. I was so happy, released, relaxed, finally here. Oh my gosh, I did it. And if I found out I was pregnant, my doctor told me my due date, and I literally stopped, stared at him, and I was like, are you for real? If you want to find out why my due date is that special, make sure you continue watching this space. Follow me on Instagram. I'm definitely going to announce it there, probably first. So yeah, when they told me my due date, I was really excited for that, and because it's really a special due date. And yeah, it's rare, but this girl came on her due date, like at exactly 40 weeks on her due date. She decided to show up. She really is one special girl. We've been having it. Oh, by the way, after all that, pushed her out, cleaned her, gave her to me, or they gave her to me. We had a bonding time, and then I passed her to her dad. He was doing skin to skin with her. I delivered the placenta. I got cleaned up, dressed up, and was laid back into another bed, and I waited there for a while. Hubby was able to stay with me in the hospital on the delivery day for a while, and then he had to go home because, again, the hospital that I had found that could permit him to come visit had shut down because of COVID, so he could no longer come. So I spent the rest of the week by myself with baby in the hospital. They transferred me into my room. Unfortunately, the room was not a single room, so I had to share a room with another lady. On the first night, I felt so bad for this lady because her child, baby girl, is so calm. Like, I could not ask for more. This girl is so calm. Sometimes I get scared. Like, the 3 nights in the hospital alone, I wake up, I did not sleep one night because I'll be checking, like, are you still there? Are you okay? She literally would sleep through for 6-7 hours non-stop. My milk did not come immediately. I struggled for the first couple of days, but now we're doing Miss Lolo. But yes, I said they transferred us into a room with another lady, and this lady had a screamer. He will scream literally from morning to morning. Like, the child was just screaming so much. First night I felt bad for her. Second night I felt bad for her. Third night I got frustrated. Like, it was frustrating me because I could not sleep. I had a newborn baby. I am a new mom. I'm trying to navigate all this, and there's this child that is just screaming and screaming, and the mother could not do anything. I felt so bad for her because she had a C-section, so she could not really walk around to, you know, comfort her child or like just rock him or anything, and the baby would just be really screaming, and you see the frustration in her face because she could not help her child, and I'll be there on my own bed with my own child. Like, it was just a really weird situation being in the hospital for those days without well, we had, like, you know, the doctors and the midwives to assist, but it would have been nicer to have family. That's another story for another time. Anyways, as I said, hubby was not, nobody was allowed to, you know, visit or be there, so it was just me and this other lady. It was broken, so we really could not communicate. But around the third day I started to like force it, because I was trying to help wherever I could, like, you know, pass her diapers or just little stuff that could make it easier for her and her baby. But yeah, on the third day I literally called hubby and I was just bawling. Like, I literally just started crying. I was crying my eyes out, crying for me, crying for my child, crying for her, crying for her child. It was just so much emotion, because at this point I had not slept for 3-4 days. Like, since I went into labor, I had not covered my eyes, and it was just so much. And then yeah, the day came and we went home, and since then we've been enjoying life. But yeah, that was my pregnancy and delivery story. A little wild here and there, but all in all it was great. I have my little girl now with me. We're bonding, we're going crazy. She already knows her mama, she knows who got the milky milk. So yeah, we have been having a good time. She is just such a good girl. Like, she sleeps so well. Please, let's knock on wood, as I was knocking on wood throughout my pregnancy, and hope she stays like that, because she literally just needs to nurse and then she sleeps. Like, once she's eaten correctly, she sleeps. As I said, my milk did not really come till, I think it was Thursday. She was born on a Monday, so from Monday to Thursday I was really worried. When we came home on that Thursday, I literally had to make sure I started pumping and having her, like, I would literally wake up at night and have her on the boob. I literally set an alarm to wake her up every 2 hours, so she is trying to pull the littler her. But yeah, I literally tried everything. But now, as I said, we are fully full. She gets so much more and extra, so yeah, we're good on that side. She's sleeping well, she's growing. She was born at 3,310 kilograms. Is it kilograms? Wow. 3,320 grams. In the hospital, back down to 3,070. But they say it's normal. But now she is a week old and she is back to her birth weight, which is really good. She's doing great. Mama's doing great. I'm healing well. My stomach is going down. Let me try to show you guys my stomach at 1 week. But yeah, that's my stomach. It's going down. Yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. My battery is low. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.